Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, let us start. Your wrist goes right underneath your shoulder. Knee goes right underneath your hips. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners of your torso. We intend to wiggle them, pull them away from each other, towards each other. Just feel for a sense of relaxation. Sense of freedom in the way that you navigate your horizontal space. All right, like a little child will do. And sensing now, puffing up into the space above you, drag that rib cage right and left. Use the motion of your shoulders, the lower back to help you. Almost like you're meandering. Be friendly with the space in front, the space behind, on your right and on your left. Relax your neck the best as you can. Here we have rounding of the spine. Look towards the navel, almost like you're rubbing up against an invisible tree up above you. Wiggle, wiggle, spreading your fingers open. Inhale, tuning in as we open the front gate, looking up. Exhalation, all the air out through the mouth, puff up into that space between your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, arching open. Exhalation, all the air out through the mouth, rounding of your chin. 3 more together. Inhale, exhale, round all the air out through the mouth. Then inhalation is deep and long. Exhalation, slow, slow and complete. 1 more together. Inhale. Here now, exhalation, round, 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 round. Look, spine work is exactly the same. However, knees will step together. Pushing now, right foot up behind you. Look forward. Exhale, rounding of that knee towards the forehead. Puff up between your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, same leg behind you, arching open. Exhalation, all the air out through the mouth, knee towards the forehead. 2 more then. This is your inhale. Exhale, rounding, rounding, rounding. 1 more together. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhalation, rounding, rounding, rounding. Next one, I'm going to keep you here. Can you feel like you're squeezing the back leg? Like you're firming the muscles into the bone. Push back into the balls of your foot. 1 more deep breath. See if you can firm that navel in. Exhalation, toes will land. And just very gently, using that gentle pulsation, like you're stretching the back of your ankle, your Achilles tendon, the arch of your feet. You feel it. Some of you feel it in the back of your shin. Some of you feel it in the back of your knee, right? Elongate, elongate. Just very gently use your intuitive way to pulsate a little bit. Next exhalation, returning, knees will come together. Going now, left foot behind, looking forward up. Exhale, round your spine, puff up, knee into the forehead. Same leg behind you. Inhale, reaching back. Strong footwork, please. Exhalation, round your spine, knee into the forehead. 3rd one together. Inhale, reaching. Exhalation, knee into the forehead. Again, inhale, elongate. Exhalation, round, round, round. Next one, I'm going to keep you here. Take that foot up a little bit higher, but have a sensation like you're squeezing into the bones. You're firming your core in. Have a nice engagement there. 1 more extension, striving for pushing back through the balls of your foot. Exhalation, land those toes down. And just gently, gently, intending to stretch out the back of your tendon, your Achilles tendon, the arch of your feet, the back of your heels, the back of your shin. Some of you feel it in the back of your knee as well, right? This is a really nice, gentle way to release and elongate. Release, release, release. Next inhalation, returning now. Catching hold of your ankles. That should give you the transition to come now to your seat. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. I'm gonna have you do a little bit of core activation. Palms will be by your mid-thigh. Wiggle your fingers a bit. Deep breath, wiggle your toes so you can ground down to the four corners of your feet. Exhalation through the mouth, walking those fingers up towards your kneecaps, like 10 caterpillars. Now look to the belly, pull those belly down. Hold one, hold two, hold one more for me. Then inhalation, rounding, 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 coming back. Hold your breath, curl that tailbone up a bit. Exhale through the mouth, fingers going up towards your kneecaps. Now hold it there, squeezing of your navel. Hold two, hold three, hold four, hold it for me. Then inhalation, gently, gently, rounding to come back again. Two more like this, deep breath, hold breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, fingers up towards your kneecap, as high up as you can get it. Hold it. Some of you now lift your palms off the knee. Hover, hover, hover if you're ready for it. Last week you did quite a bit of core. Let's continue with that. Last one together. Inhale, coming back. Exhale through the mouth, head and chest off the floor. Hands on or off the knee. Look to the belly, hold on to that breath. Chin in, navel in. No breath as you hold it. There, inhalation, returning. Exhalation, hands out to the side. Bend your knees, reaching up through the heel of the foot, like you're riding an upside down bicycle there. Every extension, you hold there for just a moment before you take it to the other foot. So without any gravity, without any weight, you're trying to intend to reach high, stretching the back of your foot, the back of your Achilles tendon, the back of your shin, the back of your knee there. Lengthen, lengthen. That's your exhale. Pressing, slowly pressing, slowly pressing, slowly pressing. After this one, we return. Both feet will come towards the ground. Okay, one more core here. Take your fingers up above you this time. Reaching high, hands are in a vertical line. Deep breath. Curl that tailbone up. Exhale through the mouth, head and chest off the floor. Look to the navel. Hold two, hold three, hold four. No breath. Hold it. Inhalation, rounding down, 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 down. Curl that tailbone skyward. Hold your breath. Exhalation, head and chest will come off the floor. Look to the navel. Hold two, hold three, hold a little longer. Pull the belly down. Inhalation, returning, coming back again. One more, deep breath. Hold on to that breath. Curl tailbone skyward. Exhalation through the mouth, head and chest now off the floor. Look to the navel. Hold two, hold three, hold four, hold it, one more. Inhalation, gently, easy does it. Returning, coming back to the center. Once you return, let's catch hold now. Right knee into the torso. Left leg going now up skyward, stretching into the back of your foot, back of your ankle, before you release that straight leg down, down, down. Deep breath, exhalation, elbows out to the side, head and chest off the floor. Look to the belly, hold breath, hold two, hold three. Keep that tailbone curling up. Inhalation, returning, coming back. Hold breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale through the mouth, head and chest off the floor. Hold one, hold two, tailbone up, belly down. Inhale, releasing, coming back. One more together, deep breath. Hold it, tailbone up. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Hold on to that breath. Look at that lower ankle. It should be nice and straight. Hold it, then inhalation, returning. Next inhalation, we come now. Take that foot up skyward. However you can catch hold of that leg. Back of your shin or back of your knee. Keep the leg straight. If it's okay for your Achilles tendons, point your toes towards you. Just gently, gently, like you're inviting that foot to come a little bit closer, closer towards the direction of your torso there. Okay, releasing of your hands. Have a look at that foot, toes towards you. Exhale, point your toes away from you. There we go. Ankle work, flexion of the foot. Exhale, extension of the foot. Again, inhale, toes towards you. Stretching through all the 5 toes, all the digits of your toes. Exhale, extension. One more, flexion again. Now, circular rotation. Turn that toes, external rotation. Inhale, half circle, exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Opposite rotation. The more you can activate your toes, the easier it is for you to mobilize your ankle, the more effective this process will be, right? On the bottom of your foot, your plantar fascia is totally connected to your Achilles tendon. So activate your toes as you work with this circle. Next inhalation, bring that knee towards the floor. Gently now, use that pulsatory motion to stimulate the lumbar region, your lower back, your spinal fluid. All the circulatory system gets a little bit shaking, shaking, shaking. Left hand will take that knee. Gently take that knee out towards your left side. Look towards your right hand. Then inhale, neutralize, center again. Exhale, easy does it. Raise that knee out to your left. One more together, inhale. Exhalation, down towards your left side. Easy does it. Now, can you use your left hand to gently, gently mobilize up and down, a little bit of pulsatory motion. Release, release, release. Let me just show this next one to you. Circular gyration of this knee. See if we can use that circle clockwise motion to release the tension in your lower back, in the side of your torso, in the back of your sacrum. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Now, external rotation, opposite rotation. Every cycle of the way, you're trying to encourage your knee to descend down just a little bit more, just a little bit more. That is your exhalation, you go down. That is your exhalation every time when you sink. Now, on your own now, some of you, it's the internal rotation that works a little better. Some of you, it's the external rotation that is a little more helpful. However that works better for your body, take that approach and just use this very gentle mobilization to release all the tissues that's down along your lower back, the base of your SI joint there. Release, release, letting go, letting go, letting go. Next inhalation, back to the center. Pressing that foot one more time, up skyward again. Okay, exhalation, hands now to the back of your leg. Deepen that breath. Can we try now? Exhalation, head and chest, bend your elbows, head and chest off the floor. If straight leg is too much, return to this one. Otherwise, 2 more. Inhale, head down. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Inhale, release. One more together. Exhalation. Bend the elbows, head and chest off the floor. Inhale, releasing, pushing into the upper foot. Before you release, the right leg straight. Down, 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 down. Can you figure out the length between the right and the left side of your leg? One leg should be a bit longer right now. Take a note of that, please. Left knee into the body. Bracing over your shin, elbows out to the side. Take deep breath. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Hold breath. Look down to the belly, pull your belly down, hold it, no breath. Again, inhale, head down, no breath. Tailbone up, exhale, head and chest off the floor. Hold breath, pull your belly in. Lower leg should be really nice and straight. One more, inhale, head down. No breath. Tailbone up, exhale, head and chest off the floor. Hold 2, hold 3, hold 4. Next inhalation, very gently, releasing, releasing, releasing. Take that foot up skyward, right? Point your toes towards you. Inhale, catching hold of the back ankle. Relax the foot slightly. Now, gently, gently, almost like you're using that gentle pulsatory motion to invite the activity of that hip joint to release the leg. Towards the body, just do your best. Please don't push, please don't force. Okay, next exhalation, we release your hands. Keep that foot upstairs, stretching out through your digits of your toes towards you, inhale. Toes away from you, exhale. Pay attention to the activity of your knee as you do your ankle work. Inhale, exhale. Look at how this ankle mobility influences the back of your shin, the top of your knee, right? Exhale, toes away from you. Inhale, toes towards you. Now go to your left side, turn now. Clockwise circle, inhale, exhale. Clockwise circle, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Why don't you gently rest your hands onto your knee? Turn now your ankle the opposite way so that you can feel this interconnection between the ankle movement to the mobility of your knee. Without the mobility of your ankle, your knee gets very vulnerable. And here is a good example. Can you feel that interconnection? Okay. Mobilizing your ankle, your knee will be also very happy. Toes one more towards you. Exhalation, bending of that knee. Okay, right hand, catch hold of that knee. And exhalation, brace that knee towards your right. Look towards your left hand as you let go. Inhale, neutralize, back to the center. Exhalation to your right. Look to the left, you have your spinal twist. Third one, inhale, neutral. Exhalation, down to your right side again. This time I'm going to ask you to stay using that right hand to deliver a bit of an up and down pulsatory motion. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And using that very gentle motion to invite the knee, eventually it will come towards the ground. Okay, easy does it. Circular mobility. Internal rotation first. Use that knee to mark a clockwise cycle and feel how that elongates the side of the rib cage, the out edge of the left hip, the back of your SI joint there. See if you can feel that release. Opposite rotation, external rotation. Feel that. One breath, one motion. The downward flowing cycle is always your exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now on your own now, figure out, is the internal rotation better for the spinal twist, or is it the external rotation? You'll have a different way, different areas where you hold your tightness, your stiffness, and your tension. Using these very gentle, organic, circular curvature way to release, to let go, to almost like you're repatterning your own muscular structure. Yeah, gently, gently, like you're massaging the ligament, these tissues with these gentle motion. Okay, next exhalation. Can you gently invite that knee, use that pulsation motion to come towards the floor. One more time. One more deep breath. Exhalation, returning to the center. Both hands towards that shin. Gently, pulsation over, up and down, like you're inviting the back of your thigh to elongate, lower back to elongate. A bit of a stimulation for the spine, and all the spinal fluid inside of your spine will be also well stimulated. Absolutely. Okay, take that foot one more time up above you. Flexion of your ankle. Hands now to the back of your shin. Deepen that breath. Exhalation, bending of your elbows. Head and chest off the floor. Like you're trying to meet the torso towards the leg, leg towards the torso. Inhale, neutralize. Coming back. Exhalation, head and chest off the floor. Hold breath. Look to the belly. Curl that tailbone up. Hold your belly in. Inhale, release. If that was too much, work with it. Have your knee be folded. Otherwise, keep the legs straight. Two more together. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Belly in, tailbone up. Hold your breath. Inhale, release. Last one. Exhalation. Hold, hold, hold. Tailbone going up. Chin in. Pull your belly in. Inhale, releasing. Both feet going up, skyward. Okay, walk that bicycle thing again. Using this upside down bicycle to stretch, open the plantar fascia, the calcaneus bone back there, the arch of your feet, the Achilles tendons, the back of your psoas muscles, the back of your shin, the back of your knee there. Okay, both feet going skyward. Now, separate your feet about hip distance apart. Both feet will go external rotation. Feel what that does to the rest of your leg. Both feet will go internal rotation. Take the stress out of your legs, out of your feet. You can actually do quite a bit of service for your feet, for your Achilles tendon there. Okay, next inhalation. Bend knees slightly. Go ahead and give your toes, give your feet a really nice shaking. Okay, it's a really nice way to release all the tension in your core, in your abdominal, in your digestive region, as well as your lower back. Hands then over your shin. Gently, pulsation. Stimulation of your lumbar this way is very, very important. Okay, how about oscillation, side. Almost like you're giving your lower back a gentle massage. A little pressure is a very organic way to release your tension. Okay, next inhalation. Pulsation one more time, but some of you, this thing becomes possible. If this is not too harsh for your spine, up and down a bit. Otherwise, just take up this one. Up and down like a little roly-poly. Next inhalation, I'm gonna have you come to your seat. Ideally, you cross hold of your elbows, and I'm gonna return you back to your hands and your knees again. Okay, once you return, let's have you toes tucking. Your arms are straight, hands under the shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhalation through the mouth, look to the navel, we peel now, knees will go off the floor, elongation in the back of your leg, the back of your spine. Two more like this, lowering of your knees. Inhale, arching open, front gate. Exhalation through the mouth, elongate into the space up behind you. Look to the navel. One more together, lowering of your knees. Inhale, arching open. Exhalation through the mouth, head and chest now off the floor. I'm gonna hold you here. Go and gently bend that right knee. Make a little effort like you're pulling your left hip back. favoring the left foot, the back of your left ankle as you try to press that left foot towards the floor. See if you can favor the left hip, look underneath your left arm there. Then inhale, neutralize. Exhale, bending of your left knee. Favor the right side, pull that right hip back. See if the right foot can come towards the ground. Okay, on your own now, can you gently oscillate right, left, favoring one side. Look underneath the right arm as you stretch the right foot down. Look underneath your left arm as you stretch your left foot down. One foot at a time, you try to elongate. Twisting, a little gentle twisting, and you're elongating the right side of your lower back, and then the left side of your lower back. Next inhalation, bend knees slightly, and let's walk your feet forward, almost like you're stepping forward into your forward fold. Once you come to your forward fold, look, bend knees slightly. I'm gonna ask you to give it a little bit of pulsation motion. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Go down with gravity, let go of your shoulder, release, release, release. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Next inhalation, a nice full circle. We come into the upright. Exhalation, returning hands to your heart. Hands now right by the two corners of your hip. Bend your knees slightly and pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Almost like you're learning to release all the tensions by the right and the left side of your hip. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Both hands out to the side. Shake, 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 shake. Look at my elbows. Now pay attention to my shoulders. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Everybody's invited. Learning to pulsate, activation of your circular circulation. Your lymph nodes, all the blood tissues, everything in your artery, all the synovial fluid in your joints. Everybody is getting that nice charging up kind of a feeling. You should feel warmer, should feel a little tingly. A healthy energy body should feel a little tingly. Yeah? That means your energy body is going jazzy a bit. Waking up of your energy body, why not? Every single day. Now, dancing fingers, one at a time, looking up, one hand and the other hand. As if you're reaching up into the stars right above you. Yes, the night is dark, but the stars are shining. And you intend to reach for one of them. Next stage, one heel off the floor, another heel off the floor, one heel off the floor, another heel off the floor. Continue, but some of you, one foot off the floor, another foot off the floor, the beginning of your balance extension. Giving out one leg the responsibility to carry your central gravity, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Next inhalation, we come back, stepping now, your feet together, palms together, relax your shoulder, heels of your feet, up and down, pulsation, 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 release, release, release. Then one or both hands out to the side. Use a balance support if you need it. Otherwise, fingers are long. Heels of your feet will flow off the floor. Hover for a moment. Exhalation, returning, returning, returning. 3 more together. See if you can imagine you have wings rather than arms. Exhalation, firming up your legs on your way down. Again, this is your inhale. Unfold, unfold, unfold. Learn to suspend yourself in midair. Squeezing of your legs, firming of your glutes, firming of your core. Exhalation, returning, returning, returning. Before too long, your legs will become more toned. Core will be more strongly activated. Glute muscles will also become more secure, right? Okay, your right hand takes an invisible thread. Left hand here or left hand to a support. Let's try it out. Inhale, use that invisible thread to pick up that right foot. Exhalation, navel seals on off the floor. Again, here's your inhale, rising. Here then, exhalation, descending. Pull the navel in so you have a sense of control in your center of gravity, which comes from this region. Exhalation down. One more together. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Returning, feet steps together. Squeezing of your legs again. Inhale, hover your way up. Noticing now your invisible thread is up here. You do not see it, but it's always there. Yeah, like that's how the tree grows in that vertical thread. Left hand holds your invisible thread. Right hand here or to your support. Ready? Weight on that right foot. Inhale, left foot floats. Navel seals, exhalation, on or off the floor. Again, this is your inhale, coming up. Here's your exhalation. Bend that standing leg. So you start to train your knee, your quads, all the muscle that supports your knee structure to become stronger and stronger within time. One more together. This is your inhale. And this is your exhale, returning. Once you return, try again. But can we bring now into a full circle rather? There you go. Stronger legs. Exhale, hover for a moment before you descend, descend, descend. Very good. Stepping now your right foot behind you. That means you have a triangle raised, about 3 feet apart. Both hands to that left hip. Bend that front knee a bit, so this knee is right above your foot. Going for a clockwise circle, left hip first. Mobilization as you massage, lubricate your hip joint. Anti-clockwise motion. Slow it down so you feel weight on that front foot. And you gyrate that hip like you're letting that hip travel a bit. External rotation could be easily felt in the back of your SI joint. So left hand to the left side of your SI joint and see if you can feel that motion. So the whole inner cavity of your hip, all the strength of the muscle inside it gets that lubrication. And guess what? All these nerve tissues back here gets the massage. See if you can feel that with your left hand. And sometimes it's also very helpful if you use your palms, the heel of your hand, or the pad of your fingers to give yourself a little gentle massage. Some of you likes a little weight. Yeah, you give a little more pressure. Some of you like a very gentle, learning to tend to these nerve tissues back here. It will make your body very happy for you. Okay, once you return, both hands to the front thigh. Ready? From the upper side, we're going now. Tapping down, down. Upper leg, tapping, boom, 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 boom. All the way down to the ankles, say hello to your toes. And we're going tapping, bending slightly so you don't overextend yourself. And we're going tapping. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. And tapping down, surrender, looking down. And tapping, boom, 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 boom. And tapping down. One more from the upper side, down to the knee, shin, all the way to the ankle. Same direction. Now we're going brushing and brushing. And brushing and letting go and descending and looking down. Let go of the neck. Inhalation, we have a nice full circle. Being into the space behind you already. Exhalation, right in front of you. Reach for me, reach for me, reach for me before you come down, 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 down. 2 more like this, forward motion. This is your inhale. Going into the space behind you. Going forward, take the whole body with you. Lengthen with your fingers, down, 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 down. Just come as far down as the body allows. Third one together, beginning, middle, looking up. Exhale, coming forward, beginning of the breath, middle of the breath. There you go, ending of your breath. Once you return now, come to that upright, stay here. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. Oscillation, forward and back, forward and back. Get that thoracic motion going. Spin it, spin it, spin it, like you're massaging your whole spine. Look for the hand behind you. Look for the hand behind you. So you're asking your cervical spine to gyrate just as much as your lower part of the spine. Release, release, release. There you go. Take now both hands in the front. Turn the palms out. Inhalation, look between your hands. Tailbone forward. Now we're going a little bit back, bending, spreading of your fingers nice and wide. Two more like this. Fingers forward. Turn the palms out. Looking up between your hands. Lean the head back. Firming into the legs. Now can you feel firming of your glutes every time when I ask you to do a little back bend. Very important to train your lower back muscle to secure itself. That means perk up through the sternum. Fingers wide, 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 wide as you return. Forward motion, this one you know. Inhale, looking up. Time it, exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Reverse motion, turn the palms out. Inhale 1. Inhale 2, look up. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. One more with me. Inhale 1. Squeezing of your legs already. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Letting go. Stretching forward. Bend that front knee if you need to. Reaching forward and down. Turn the hands out. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Go ahead and bend that front knee. Because I'm going to ask you to push into the front foot to rise. There's that upward surging thing going on. Take the back foot off the floor and we descend. Feet comes back together again. Back to that first station, right? Then let's have pulsation, pulsation. Can you use this pulsation to release all the strenuous demand that you just imposed on your lower back and your hip? Letting go, letting go. So the body refreshes itself. Yes, it likes that. It's like water. It likes to be refreshed. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Exhalation, releasing of your hands. Left foot, your left foot behind you now. Both hands to the front hip. Bend that front knee slightly. Keep the knee right above your ankle. Use your hand to show your body to let it go, let it go, let it go. Release, release, release. Hang on. Can you see the motion of my hair? These nerves, they're called the horsetail because they resemble this. When I ask you to get silly, it means we're asking your nerve body to shake it out, to release itself. So they don't get pinched back here. You don't feel like, oh, something feels awful in your lower back. So every time when you shake, you're charging your energy body with the earth and you're releasing all the tensions in your muscular, in your tissues, in your arteries. It's a very good idea. Bend that front knee, great on the front foot. Let's have clockwise motion. Feel for mobility in that head. Always feel free to reposition your feet to favor the mobility of that hip. Internal now rotation, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. Going now back to external rotation, clockwise. With the clockwise circle, right hand to the right side of your SI joint. You all know what that is, I hope. If you don't, please email me. You need a little extra lesson there. Can you feel how your hip mobility influences the mobility of your SI joint? It should be just as flexible as your elbow and your knee. If this is stiff, guess what? This is when you start to feel like you want to walk like this. But if this is flexible, everything above it, everything beneath it will be mobilized and youthful. You're energizing the body every time when I ask you to do your shaking, your pulsating, your gyration. Okay, facing forward, both hands now from the top. Tapping, 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 tapping to the bottom. Easy does it. Bend that front knee so you don't overextend yourself in the beginning. Warm it up. Tapping down, 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 down. And we're going tapping. Boom, 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 boom. And tapping. Make sure you say hello to your toes. Beautiful toes. Beautiful foot down there. Absolutely. One more. Boom, 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 boom. Very intuitive hands going brushing, brushing, and letting go, and brushing down, and brushing, and brushing, and brushing. One more, letting go. Then inhale, coming into that nice full circle. Open, open, open. Right in front of you. Reach for me with your fingers. Lengthen, lengthen. On your way down, say hello to your toes. Hang on a moment. Let me just check. Where is your alignment? Right and left side of your hip needs to be square. Not this, not this. So if that means you got to reposition your feet to get this going, right? And also a nice way to check your comfort zone is gyrate that in that hip gyration. If the circular motion tucks something, you just need to reposition your feet. Okay, now you're ready. Two more like this. Inhalation is deep and long. In front of you, bend your knee if you need to. Exhalation, surrender breath. Slow, slow and complete. One more, time it. Inhale, one. Inhale, two. Inhale, three. Looking forward. Exhale, one. Looking down. Exhale, two. Going down. Exhale, three. One more for me. Inhale, unfold. Almost like you're reaching for light. Exhale. Cross the river. You're going to reach for those hands. Fingers down, 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 down. Let go of the neck, please. Inhale, coming back to upright. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. Mobilize, ground into the feet. You're pulsing through the four corners of your feet. That gives you the freedom to gyrate the rib cage, right and left side. Look for the hand behind you. Look for the hand behind you. So you're asking your neck, your cervical spine to gyrate, to lubricate just as well. All the spinal twist helps to massage and stimulate your inner organs, activate the breathing cavity, your spinal fluid. Wonderful for your brain as well. Okay, once you release, letting go. Let's go, both hands in front of you. Turn the palms away. Reverse circle, deepen that breath. This is your inhale. Tailbone start to go forward. Exhalation, spreading out through the fingertips. Release, release, release. Two more then. Beginning of your breath. Look between your hands. Middle of the breath. Ending of your breath. Exhale, beginning. Middle. Ending of your breath. Third one together. Inhale, rising. Arching, tailbone forward. Encouraging the glutes, your lower back to be strong as you spread those fingers nice and wide. This one, you know, forward motion, beginning, middle, going up a little higher. Hey, Yang, stay here for me. Do your wiggle thing. Make the rib cage a little more extended before you come down. Your spine, especially your lower back, is going to appreciate that. Letting go, letting go. Then reverse motion, beginning of your breath, going up, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Behind you, beginning, perk up to the sternum, please, middle, ending of your breath. Last one, inhale, perking up to the sternum. Exhalation, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Reversing hands, inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Go and bend that front knee. I'm going to ask you to ride on the big wave that comes from the space behind you. It pushes up into the space above you before you relate again into the space beneath you, coming back. Hands together, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Letting go like you are refreshing the page. Release, release, release. Horizontal fingers, inhalation, long fingers out to the side. Exhalation, hover for a moment, descending down, down, down. Separation of your feet about wider than your shoulder. Only as wide as the body allows. Fingers out long. Deepen that breath. Exhalation. Let me do a mirror image with you. You go to your right side. On your mirror, exhalation, down, down, down. Just testing, where's your first edge? Inhale, neutralize, upright center. Exhalation to your left, going down, letting go as you turn that palm down. Then inhalation, returning. Exhalation, down to your right side. Stay here. Internal rotation of the upper arm as you feel for sensation that you're going down towards the ground. Going down. Can you see the difference between this one versus this one? We definitely want this one. Yes, pulsation in the rib cage and internal rotation in the upper arm. Letting go as you reach out to the fingertips. Reach out to the fingertip, reach out to the fingertip, reaching out to the fingertips. Inhalation, firming of your legs to return. Exhalation, down to your left side. Easy does it. Internal rotation, so that you're favoring the back of your shoulder blades. Shoulder blades, elbow, and your wrist are in one unit. Releasing, letting go. So can I just remind you, torso should look like this, not like this. More like this. Pulsation, and dry that fingers like you're going for, almost like you're churning a spigot to the side. Letting go, releasing, down, 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 down. Now use your inhalation to return now. So I'm still your mirror image, turning now your right foot out, left foot in. Bend that knee slightly. This knee goes right above your ankle. Both hands to the top of your hip, right? So internal rotation first. Internal rotation, that means clockwise. Let's go for anti-clockwise. That means every time when you go away from the belly, that's external rotation. External rotation is easy to feel with your hand SI joint. Feel that connection. Again and again, we always want to give your lumbar, your lower back, your SI joint a really major service on the daily level. Don't wait until you see me again. Just on the daily level, do your wiggle, do your pulsatory motion, do your massage. Massaging of your nerve tissues, your lower back, your hip joint. Everybody's going to be very happy. Okay, Sometimes you can use the heel of your hand to give it now a little massage by the digestive organ. And here is a good place. Your right side is your ascending colon. Now, if the body is healthy, it should be able to handle a little weight, a little pressure. It should like a little pressure. And sometimes you can do a little clockwise rotation. Sometimes it just likes a little pressure. Every day should be a little different, like the weather. It has slightly different preferences. Okay, tend to it, your digestive organ, your hip joint. These are really major areas that you don't want to neglect. Okay, back to neutral. On your mirror, you turn now your left foot out, right foot in, hands now to the top of your head. Bend that front knee slightly. Let's start with your external rotation. External rotation, you roll it out away from the navel. Go ahead and roll it in. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Going back to your external, away from the belly button. This is a time when you bring your hand to the left side of your SI joint. Okay, and you feel mobility back there. It's very subtle, but once you understand it, you feel it all the time. You tend to it all the time. You have a little conversation, show a little appreciation, show a little acknowledgement. The way that you do for your face, the way you do for your hair every day. Absolutely. This is like the central control of a lot of things. Yeah, all your nerve ending. Maybe remember you can use your heel of your hand or the part of your finger, give it a little massage. Okay, your left side is your descending colon, a gentle, gentle massage. Okay, you can also mobilize your head in synchronicity with your hand. The more you do it, the more intuitive you become, the easier it also becomes. Okay, sometimes with the eyes closed, you can feel even better connection with it. Okay, easy does it. Sometimes it likes a little bit of circular massage. Sometimes it likes a little extra pressure, kind of a connection. Okay, so it's always here to serve you, and it shouldn't be that much to give it a little service every time. Okay, remember, at least the ascending and descending colon, pay a little attention. Okay, next inhalation, we return, heel to heel alignment again. Nice full circle as you inhale, tailbone going forward. When I bring you down, I'm going to ask you to stay, plus a little bit of this pulsation. Up and down, up and down. This pulsation should come from here, where you had your hand there earlier. Up and down, easy does it. Release, release, release. Then next inhalation into the uprightness, interlacing of your fingers, pushing up into the space above you. First, full extension, then bend your elbows. Wiggle, wiggle, like you're flexing your shoulder joint. Then clockwise rotation, like you're polishing your halos up there. Polishing, polishing, polishing. Opposite rotation, polishing, polishing, polishing. Definitely inhale, push into the space above you. One heel off the floor, another heel off the floor, one heel off the floor, another heel off the floor. Some of you push high, try then, maybe squeeze your legs strong enough so you can get both heels off the floor. Exhale, return. Try one more, both heels may be off the floor. Exhalation, return. Long fingers. Try to land light as a mouse, coming back to the center. Wiggle, wiggle your toes. One more, position, position. Refresh the page. Refresh all this engagement, up and down, up and down. Like how a child would do it. Okay, letting go. Let's close with 3 cycles. Intention is your fingers are very wise. They extend up into the world, into the sun above you. They know how to channel that bright sunlight from the heavens coming back into then your heart. Returning, returning, returning. Okay, the flowing of the water in the ever-living fountain. The rising and the setting of the sun upon its way. In your mind's eyes, you situate yourself into that beautiful landscape again. The wide encircling of my own horizon, heaven above, and the earth beneath my feet. Feel the fullness of your legs, feel the warmth of your feet connecting to the base of the earth. The seed that rises to stem, leaf, and flowers. Finally, the falling of the seed. Hold on to your seed, hold on to that, something that is so intrinsic right inside of you. And that is your homework. You cultivate that seed. That is so special. Okay, now I send you out into the world. Thank you, everybody, for your focused attention. Good job, everyone. Send me an email if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll see each other next week. Bye, everyone.